With more than 3.4 million people living with epilepsy nationwide, awareness and advocacy matter.
That's why the Epilepsy Foundation is promoting education, research, and systemic change for all people living with epilepsy. Allison and Jeff join us with more. Welcome to you both.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Allison, you're with the foundation, and of course, this is all about awareness and advocacy.
Yes.
But for people that maybe, you hear these terms like epilepsy, but you don't sometimes really know what that means.
Absolutely, yes. So epilepsy is a medical condition that causes seizures in people that affects a wide range of mental and physical functions. If you have 2 or more unprovoked seizures in your life, you're considered to have epilepsy. And it's actually way more common than most folks understand. Some people may be born with it as a disorder, others can develop it. 1 in 26 people in their lifetime could develop epilepsy.
And Jeff, you're one of those people. You were a teenager, is that correct, when you realized what was going on?
Well, I didn't even realize what was happening. I started having these small little episodes where I would not understand English and sort of go in this little haze, and found out that a few years later, after seeing neurologists, that those are petit mal, so they're little tiny seizures. Most people think of a seizure as going unconscious on the ground. Well, there are other types. And I wasn't really involved in the community at all for several years because I felt like other people had it much worse than I, so maybe I was sort of intruding on territory. But once my condition worsened, I started having grand mals after a while. And that's when I came to the Epilepsy Foundation for help and realized just how many resources there are, what a great community there is for people with all levels of the condition.
Can you talk a little bit about how the foundation helps you? I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of emotional support, but
absolutely,
they also help with like case management too, right?
Yes, absolutely, and that's actually I came to the foundation because I didn't really have a place to go. I was seeing a general neurologist about my condition, but it had reached a point where they weren't really sure what to do with it after that. So the EFGC found me an epileptologist, recommended me to go there, and they were able to create a treatment for me that actually reduced the seizures and helped my memory issues that were happening as a result of the seizures. And eventually it led to surgery, but I wouldn't have been able to go that route without going to the Epilepsy Foundation and finding the outlets for that.
So the foundation is really key in providing resources for people, but also kind of educating the public about what's going on here. And one of the things you guys try to do is debunk these myths about epilepsy. And one of them is when you see somebody having a seizure, what to do, because I think we all have in our mind what you're supposed to do, but what are we supposed to do?
So it is stay safe and side.
Okay.
So stay with that person. You want to roll them on their left side if you can, or make sure they're in a safe area. So stay with them, make sure they're in a safe area, not obstructed, and roll them on their left side, and really just stay with them. And if they're having a seizure for more than 5 minutes, you definitely want to call the emergency for emergency support. And then after they may come out of that seizure, you also want to stay with them as well. But we have all those resources on our website, epilepsychicago.org. And the thing to remember is everyone's epilepsy journey is different. And at Epilepsy Foundation of Greater Chicago, we understand that. And we work with folks one-on-one, support groups, peer-to-peer events where people can just have fun going out together for children and adults and caregivers, because it's really the full community of family. And we really provide a home and a place that's safe for folks, for anyone. And it's all at absolutely no cost. Absolutely.
And you mentioned when you do turn the person having the seizure to the side, you said the left side. Is that a particular reason?
Yes. Well, so I asked our on-staff expert about that very question, and I think it does have something to do with your heart is on your left side. So it, and maybe you can answer, verify that that's correct.
Been there.
But the other myth is you put something in their mouth. That's absolutely incorrect.
Do not put anything in their mouth.
That actually is more dangerous.
Wow.
And so our educational programming, we work with organizations, schools, restaurants. We will train staff on seizure first aid and it's all, again, at no cost. It's about raising awareness, but it's advocating as well in the public for support.
And I know we're going to give people plenty of notice, but you have your big run, the
Yes.
fundraising run that's going to come up in the spring, right?
May 17th,
Okay.
our 5K in Jackson Park. It's our Spring Fest, and it's a great time. It's just going to be a wonderful time.
Oh, such a great community. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here and sharing all those resources with us.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. Again, that run, the Spring Fest 5K, is May 4th. For tickets and more information, you can head to epilepsychicago.org. You can also find them on social media.